ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, it's your boy, the good stoner, Machine Gun Kenny. Bringing it back as you see the shirt. We know who's back in town. Yeah, the boys are definitely back in town. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's go on here. I'm kicking it with the producer who had to take a little break last week, but it's all right. We glad that he's back. Give it up for
Right.
my man Wheezy02, Mr. Take a Deep Breath, Mr. Longhorn Short Long. Give it up for Mongo.
Yeah, and I wore the wrong hat. All right. Well, I don't know if I should be like long cock, short long. That's still technically wrong. But what's going on, folks? We have some pretty intense shit to talk about today.
Yeah,
and it's a prediction day, and we all love
those. Love them. Love them. Love them.
Day, y'all.
A prediction day for a damn pay-per-view that we all gonna pick the same damn picks. Ain't this about a bitch? But that's
You
neither here.
You never know.
That's neither here nor there. Joining us from Louisville, Kentucky, he is the man with the brewery in his backyard. This man, I don't care what anybody say. This man got a brewery in his backyard. Because if you open his fridge, there has to be at least 87 different flavors, cans, and styles of beer in his fridge. Give it up for the man, Matty Brain.
What's up, y'all? Kenny is not lying.
That's the bullshit.
I just went to the liquor store because I was just telling my girlfriend that just a few hours ago. I went to the liquor store just to pick up a little bit of stuff. And a little bit of stuff with me ended up becoming $47. So I got $47 worth of beer on top of the other beer I already got. And then I'm planning on spending about another $47 probably. Because tomorrow is the beginning of Louisville Beer Week here in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'm about to be trying all sorts of new beers, and I'm going to be spending a lot of money. But
I told y'all. This man got a brewery in his backyard. What's going on, Mama? Thank you for joining us.
I wore this shirt for Matt. I'm here for the craft beer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen, Matt put a bunch of us on. Because I damn sure wasn't into crab beer like that. Then I kept seeing him post a picture every 5 minutes. Like, oh, this flavor and this flavor and that. I said, you know what? Let me try this shit. Next thing
I'll be finding beer everywhere.
Next thing I know, yo, my brother gave me a Corona. And I said, what is this pea water you give me, peasant? What is this pea water?
I do be having some of my random Facebook friends will randomly just send me a picture of their beer that they're drinking just to show me what they got.
Thanks to Matt, I can't drink Heineken's, Coronas, Modelo's, the shit that's in my normal corner store. I can't drink it. I got to go fucking to a beer warehouse now. Thanks to fucking Matt. Now let's get into some goddamn wrestling. Before we get into anything lightweight. We here at UTR want to send our biggest condolences to the Nash family. Kevin Nash lost his son today. His son Tristan Nash, very, very young, 26-year-old. They have not released the cause of death yet. Technically, it's none of our business the cause of death. We just want to send our condolences out to the Nash family and wish them well during this time.
Right.
Oh God, look who's in the comments. As soon as I say something like that. In the comments is the defending champion, the Puerto Rican Bray, the street captain, Tito. You ain't here. That's it.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, man. This damn, that's tough, man. I feel for Nash because if y'all
on Scott Hall's birthday.
Yeah,
right on Scott Hall's birthday.
if I listen to his podcast and stuff, like he's still not okay after that. After
Right.
Hall, like he's still. And then, God, I can't imagine what he's going through. That's the.
Listen,
Damn.
as a parent, I'm gonna tell you this right now. As a parent, no parent ever plans on burying their child. Okay?
Yeah.
So just think of it that way. The plan is always for the child to bury the parent. It's never the plan for the parent to bury the child. So
That's how that's how that's how it's supposed to be. So
you know,
it's just
so
it's terrible. So
I'll
yeah, prayers and
deepest
all that.
condolences and prayers out to that family, and we wish them well and luck during this time of their grievance. Let's get into some. Let's get into some wrestling. Let's get into. You want to just get into the major thing that happened this week, or what you want to do?
Shit, which one?
My man, concussion boy.
All right, yeah, let's talk about it. All right, so at AEW Dynamite, the main event was John Moxley defending the championship against
That is a terrible.
John Moxley defending the championship against Hangman Page. It's a really good match. And then Page takes a clothesline and he does like a spin over bump that we see like Rikishi and people do. And
Page has done it. Page has done it 100 times too.
Oh yeah, it's something that's
It's something in his right.
That's just how he does it, and he just landed wrong, and I think everyone saw how he landed, and they were like, "Oh, okay, I hope he's all right." And then the match ended immediately. Like they cut away.
Right.
They started just talking about other stuff, and then the match was over. And they said Mox is the winner. At first, it was unresponsive.
Bravo to the ref for recognizing it immediately and jumping on it and jumping right on it.
The second he landed, that ref was down there. So yeah, that was.
Yeah. Bravo to the ref for jumping on that immediately, and because we know how they can get down.
I think I was talking to Mike about it earlier today. I was like, it felt like a Draws incident where it's like, oh God, did I just witness someone get paired and you don't want to think it, but that's exactly what I went to. It was like, oh my God. And then everyone in the entire industry starts tweeting about Hangman and about prayers for Hangman, about how great Hangman is and how good of a person he is. Even MJF did it.
Right.
And that's when you're like, oh, what's going on, Reggie? MJF doing it was when people were like, oh shit.
This is real.
MJF never, ever
breaks character.
Right.
And like to a point where after we found out later that he is okay. Yes, he has a concussion, but he's not paralyzed like people were worried about. It's not a major concussion, supposedly. So like MJF's tweet is prayers to Hangman and something nice about Hangman, and then under it he replies, "Of course he's fine," and now tweet like a poor.
man, like you made me break character.
God. What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
So yeah, like man, I think everyone got scared, and we've seen injuries happen in wrestling.
Right.
We've seen,
it's a nothing thing, and it ends up causing the most damage.
What you call it? We've seen. The sad part is, we've seen so many injuries with AEW in their short period of time. That's what's really making it look bad. That's what's really making everything look bad. It's the fact that
Reggie, you were in the
you're there.
Yeah. Show.
The fact that they're here, AEW hasn't been here, but for so long, and for every year that they've been here, somebody major has been hurt due to injury, or something has happened due to an injury where we've seen it in the ring. Hell, I think the first year of them there, remember we saw a dude almost die during that damn Young Bucks match?
The guy that he got a concussion or something, and they just
right, and they just kind of wrestled around him and shit like that.
Yeah, that was they've gotten better. I'm not gonna say they haven't gotten better.
They definitely have, but the fact that we've seen it so much on AEW, it was kind of like a not again. God damn it, not again.
And that did lead a lot of speculation of like, oh, this person doing, it's that stuff. You know, it's shocking shit, and it's especially when it's people that we see every week. You know, but I saw a few people like old school vets, like Dutch Mantel, and then like of course Cornette. A lot of other ones are like, oh, it's these guys just don't know how to take this bump, and it's like that wasn't a dangerous thing. That was just
it was a freak accident.
For once, I'm not jumping on AEW's ass. This one was a legit freak accident because Hangman does that inside out lariat in every single one of his big matches. That's something that he does. It's part of his repertoire and stuff like that. He just landed wrong. And it wasn't like he was working with somebody who's unsafe or anything like that. Jon Moxley has been in matches with pizza cutters. And both people, right? And people have walked out. You know what I mean?
Moxley hurts himself. He doesn't hurt other people. He's, so like it wasn't a thing where one was being dangerous. It was just sometimes, and that's all sports. Where like you'll see like a football hit and they didn't look that bad, but now they're out for like the next year.
Yeah.
Or you'll see somebody go up for like a layup in basketball and their knee just blew out when they came back down. Like stuff. Yeah, Mox is definitely a class act. That's all it was. And I hated seeing people use it to like fuel that anti-AEW thing. That drove me nuts because I saw it like the second it happened. People were like doing videos and like little GIFs. And like, if you're one of those people that did that, go fuck yourself. Straight up, 100%. Eat a dick.
Here's the thing, Monk. Hold on. Here's the thing: is which you gotta understand. Like I just said, the reason why they're bunching that in is because we've seen so many injuries and we've seen how AEW has handled previous stuff.
I'm not saying pointing it out. I'm saying the people that are like making light of stuff like this. Like, don't make light of an injury, right? Like, you should make light of injuries in general. Don't make light of injuries the second they happen. To be like, we knew this was cut. Like, don't do that. Come on. Like, you gotta have a little bit of class. I don't care if you don't like the company. You gotta just like don't give it a day. At least give it a day.
I understand what you're saying, but like I said, you got to think about the reputation that AEW has right now with injuries. Like we damn near watch Matt Hardy die. Okay.
But when you watch that, like if it was people just like saying stuff and not watching it, that's the thing. But all that stuff was like the clip of Hangman taking the clothesline. So it was like you have the context, and you're just like. It didn't look stupid.
It didn't look right. It really didn't.
Like how what else? What are you supposed to do? Like at that point, you're just like, all right, no more clotheslines, no more.
All right, we can't be mad because gravity just said no.
Right, and then the only question I have is, did he catch the concussion during the hit or when he landed? Because the hit was a little high. So I'm wondering if he maybe caught whiplash and that's what kind of got him spent around a little bit. So where he couldn't find his mark, how to land. I wonder.
Think it's just a landing. I think it's landing because it looked from what I saw, it looked like he got him on like the shoulder. Like he got him like good on the shoulder. And it was kind of
from the angle that I saw it was high, like a little high. It was a little high. And it wasn't nothing where it should have been like, injury. It was just a little high. So that's what I'm wondering. Maybe it was a little off a little bit from that. Maybe he caught a little whiplash, or because of that, that threw his aim off when he landed. Maybe I don't know, but
I think it was just a gravity thing. If you notice, like this. Like if you're a wrestling fan, you know the second someone stops showing up on screen, something
well,
is
well,
happening.
well, 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 we can't say that shit because man, they ran the fuck out of Enzo ass when he killed himself with the
All
rope.
right. To be fair,
They
Enzo got back in the ring. That was Enzo's choice.
they
Enzo
ran the
stood back up.
fuck out of that when Enzo got fucking clotheslined himself with the rope. Like,
I'm talking about like they like once something's happened, they're like taking the focus away at that time.
Right.
Like we might see this clothesline a few times on TV coming up, but as far as when it happened, they took the cameras off Hangman immediately when the doctor started, or when the wrestler was checking on. It's it's lucky that it wasn't any worse, and prayers for the guy. That this concussion isn't like a major thing. Concussion protocol, is going to be out for a little while, but hopefully nothing too bad. Because Hangman's one of the ones I think everyone just genuinely likes, except for one person apparently. And
the only thing I hate for this whole situation is that it's just going to kind of
prolong Mox's vacation.
It's going to do that, and it's going to keep people are going to be like, oh, look at Hangman, he's injury prone. He takes breaks when he needs. He takes necessary breaks. It's what
I'm not gonna
want Mox to do.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of them people that remember I came into the chat and I said it. I said, is it time for us to start saying that Hangman might be injury prone because he has been injured a lot?
Well, no, Hangman's last like two, I think, like times he walked away from the ring for a bit
was the birth of his child. That's number.
Right,
That was
then,
the
like,
one.
One was like I think he just like took a break. I think he was
He
just
just
like
needed a mental health break.
Yeah. So it's not. He had a little injury here that I think near close to the beginning of the company, but I don't think he's been like major injury prone. Like, we've seen people that just like they get hurt, come back, get hurt, come back, get hurt. And I don't think that's
I know Hangman's first injury stopped him from getting the championship.
What, from Jericho? You're coming from Omega.
Omega, I believe. Yeah.
I thought that was the plan all along, was to do it the way they did it. Wasn't it?
No, one of his injuries was a slowdown on him getting the title.
Okay. Anyway, good news is the guy's, not. It wasn't a serious thing. Just finding how serious concussions are, could have been a lot worse. So hopefully,
right,
things go smooth. Right after that, you could tell that they were having to try to figure out what to do for the next 10 minutes because we're 10 minutes away from the end of the show.
I'll commend them on that. They did a great job on that last 10 minutes to be improvised.
Yeah. Moxley and MJF and Regal and all them, they just pulled it out of their ass and made it work. And now we got MJF and Moxley. Was it Full Gear?
Yeah, Full Gear.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be cool. I do wonder what the original plan was. I don't think he was supposed to cash in because he was always in street clothes.
Right. Everything in between from him getting injured, from Hangman getting injured to the point of MJF saying he's going to cash in at Full Gear, all of that was improvised.
Yeah.
All of that should have been a match.
So that'll be good, and hopefully MJF wins it. Because
if they don't put the belt on him, he's definitely leaving in 2024.
Yeah. I mean, he's made it known that he's still unhappy and all that. He is literally only there because he is getting paid more.
What can you say to that? Margo, you ain't catch up to this yet, part, but Frankie Kazarian just got his ass kicked by Steve Macklin. You ain't get up to that part. I know you watch it on YouTube,
Good.
so it's a little slow.
Good.
Because
So now
yeah,
we're talking about Kazarian. Yeah.
mm,
Do you want to talk about it?
yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Um, well, Reggie said he didn't even know what happened until he got home and watched and watched it the last 10 minutes. So here's the Frankie Kazarian. You know he's good. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie. He's a lot better than what I thought he was. And that match that he had with fucking Speedball was amazing. I told you it was like my one A 1B match for the weekend, along with the Brutes and Imperium. So, but Frankie did something that I can't stand. We got another old person taking an opportunity away from a younger talent so they can get a shot at the world title because Frankie is pulling option C. He's not even keeping the belt. He's not even keeping the belt that he won off a fucking Speedball. And it's so wild, like how I just gave WWE praise about their DX tribute for not burying any younger talent, and then Frankie Kazarian comes over from AEW, and once again AEW buries Impact by having one of their major fucking titles on an AEW wrestler. And then once again, we got another old person who can't give up the limelight being in the spotlight. You said, do we think Mox was supposed to win that match? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mox
Yeah.
was gonna win.
Yeah.
He wasn't gonna lose that.
It was gonna be
Yeah.
a good ass match that Hangman unfortunately got hurt on.
Right. It was always going to be Mox and MJF. Always going to be there because that's first off your two moneymakers on the mic.
They were gonna have Mox lose the world title in his hometown.
Nah. The bars would have rioted. Going back to old ass Frankie. Frankie, what is with these older stars not letting these young guys do what they need to do? Better yet, what is with these owners and what is with the backstage producers that they can't let go of the past either? Because ultimately it's the whoever runs the company who's calling these people in to do this and paying them to do this. What's the purpose of having a company with younger talent if you have no faith in your younger talent? Why keep bringing in older guys to they're not even putting over the young dudes. So far, the only person I can honestly say that's putting over young dudes is Bryan Danielson. He's literally the only person.
He's losing every match. He loses.
He's literally. He's putting over everybody. He just wants to fight.
like it's an Impact. It didn't even just Kaz because now Bully Ray's back.
Right.
With the guaranteed shot, and it's like,
right.
Josh Alexander didn't need this. This is not what you do for Josh. He's okay. He doesn't need to be put over.
It's an Impact
That's the problem.
That's an Impact problem. They're the only ones that still do that.
Yeah.
No one else is still doing this.
That's not true. They put the belt on CM Punk.
That's true.
Well, yeah, but we saw how that backfired.
Yeah.
Impact should know better. They are the ones that started this. They've always done this.
And then on top of that, once again, Impact, have some fucking balls, man. You have somebody from another company holding one of your major belts again. Remember, Omega held their world title hostage for a couple of months. Come on. And these old dudes, stop it. Stop it. Christian Cage, look at you, you old ass. You're broke up now. That should have told you should have kept your ass not.
His run should have been over after he was done. After he won the Impact title, that should have been it.
Shouldn't have even won that.
Yeah, I've been on that so much before that Christian shouldn't have won that because Omega should have lost that belt to somebody from Impact. But that's a different argument for a different day. Impact has done this a lot.
Yeah.
They do it this episode actually. I believe it's this episode. Yeah, this one, the next one, because we have a swap in another title. And it goes to some older vets.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, the Kingdom.
Yeah, the Kingdom.
Because the Kingdom is right. Because the Kingdom is now in A. Spoiler alert: the Kingdom is in AEW, folks.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I honestly like the way they went about all of that because it's a great way. They've been in Impact, technically not under their regular names. They're just kind of known as OGK. And now that they're back in AEW, they can actually acknowledge their past, their Ring of Honor past again. So I that's the one little wrinkle that I am enjoying with them leaving Impact and coming to AEW.
Yeah, but
and Impact and not Impact, but AEW is still showing that. I mean, even though their singles division is great, they are heavy on tag wrestling, so they're always going to have the best tag division.
And I've read something that it's really looking like they might get a deal with ROH with HBO Max.
They need something for Ring of Honor if they want to be taken seriously.
Right. They really do, but who knows? But once again, old people leave. Leave. Just leave. The torch is passed. A lot of these old people are here because they are mad they didn't know how to control their money the way these new stars are. They are mad they were unable to capitalize the way these new young wrestlers are capitalizing. They realize, hey, I can have a lot more money in the bank if I don't fucking sniff it up my nose or go to the bar and drink it all.
Dirty.
Don't get mad, old folks, that y'all did that. Okay? Go work at your local car dealership like you've been doing.
Or be like Undertaker.
Right. I'm doing one-man show.
Start a podcast.
Right. Shit, do something. Just don't get in the ring. Makes no sense. And like I said, it also goes on to the people that run backstage. Have faith in your younger wrestlers. If you put belts on these guys, if you put these guys on television, that must mean you think they're good enough. Have faith in them to continue to develop so they become great.
Right.
I like Kaz. I think I've said before, I'm like a really big Kaz fan. He didn't need option C to do that. Like the thing about option C is for someone that holds the X Division belt that you don't think is ready for the big time yet. It's like it's their, I don't want to say some Money in the Bank, but it's something similar to that.
Right.
Where
and he gonna stay mad there. He gonna stay mad.
Yo, Reggie, that's a good fucking comment. Yo, it's a good comment.
That's a good joke.
Joining us from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Shit.
The other half of the good soda is Mr. Mike.
So I just got to that point like you were talking about where Macklin fights Kaz. They need to be doing. They need to put a belt on Macklin, and then
Thank you.
Like that, I haven't. I can't remember the last time they got somebody from a company that like no one was really like talking much about, and I mean, just in a month, he became like one of their most important people, rightfully so. And like, just give the guy a belt. Just do it. Just go ahead. But like the X Division thing, Kaz could have come in and challenged, and not because who challenged Josh last week? Bobby Fish.
Out of nowhere.
Bobby just get like
Bobby fucking Fish.
Mega Fish.
The crowd did not care.
No one gave a shit about Bobby.
First of all, when Bobby Fish came out in that,
shot.
when Bobby came out in that Call Your Shot Gauntlet match, yo, the crowd got quiet. They went from
chanting CM Punk.
He threw a. That's when he threw a roundhouse kick. When he threw a roundhouse kick, that's when they started chanting CM Punk. I was like, "Oh, this is bad. This is a bad look for you, Bobby."
Fish gets.
This is a bad look for you, Bobby.
So, like, my thing about Kaz is like, all right, you do that if the guy needs it. Frankie Kazarian could just walk in and challenge Josh. Bobby just did it on the same show.
Original.
Like, just walk in and be like, "Hey, Josh, I'm a former
Then why? Same reason Bully Ray didn't need to win the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Like you're an OG, you're an original. You can do what you want. Come in, I want to take a shot at you. Nope, no problemo. I'm the champ. Josh Alexander's not going to back down.
I think that's the problem. If it wasn't both of them within like the same 2-day period, maybe it wouldn't. I think it still would have been bad, but it wouldn't have been as bad.
It was the same show.
It was the same show.
It was the same fucking show.
You took
it was the geriatric. It was the geriatric brawl for it all.
And no one thought Kaz was gonna just like, I'm gonna option C of the next week. We're like, oh wait, Kaz is about to like do some great ass matches in the X Division, like help highlight stuff. Cool. Nope, he's following
giving it up.
Like, what was the point? So now we got to do a big old. I'm sure we're gonna like a big old Ultimate X match for the belt. Just keep it on Speedball. Just keep it on. What the fuck are you doing?
Speedball was kicking ass with that belt, bro.
They love
Speedball was kicking ass with that belt.
Impact is the king of the unnecessary title change just to fuck with our predictions.
Yeah,
because we all picked Speedball. And then they did the change. And then he picks option C.
If the pay-per-view was sponsored by Icy Hot. The whole damn pay-per-view was sponsored by Icy Hot, god damn it. Because it made no sense how it made no sense that all those old people won that night.
You know who should be using the option C? Chris Bay or Ace Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trey Miguel. One of those three should be using option C because all three of them have been near almost breaking through the glass for the past 2 years, and they just don't want to pull the trigger.
They should have been put the Impact title on Trey Miguel.
They should have been put it. You know what happened? Remember, the Rascals never had a belt. They should have put the belts on the fucking Rascals, and it was too fucking late. And then they gave Trey Miguel the X Division Championship as a thank you for staying since your boys left us.
Thank you for not leaving, even though you had every right to.
Right. Thank you for not leaving.
And it sucks because like we're all pretty big like proponents of Impact, but Jesus, just the
toy. That's what the fuck they toy. That's what the fuck Impact did. They did a toy. That's what they did, yo.
This is the shit you do if like your champion is like Mikey Whipwreck. You know what I mean? It's like somebody like, oh shit, how'd Santino Morella get our world title? You know what I mean? Like, this is Josh Alexander. He doesn't need the help.
Really does.
You got it on. It fucks up so much. It's just I hate it because a lot of other stuff they're doing is great, but God, that's just glaring.
How long
He
has
has a
Josh
whole-
been a champ now? A year?
Josh been no, it ain't that
No,
long. He bought it back in like May, I think.
Because remember Moose took it from him with the night he won it.
Like I don't
Oh
think
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't think they're not gonna have Kaz beat him. I don't think they're gonna have Bully Ray beat him.
He's got.
Oh,
he has a whole retirement community after him. I think
whole
Bully Ray
Florida
is gonna
community.
beat him. I think
Right.
Bully Ray is going to beat him.
And Aces and Eights is coming right back, baby.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That is if you're an Impact fan, if you've been watching for all these decades, that is classic.
That's a Dixie Carter move right there.
That's damn sure
Dixie
is, Mike.
Carter
That's
move.
a Dixie Carter move.
And
That
looks like something that can definitely happen.
Or they're just going to bullshit us for all this time just so they can surprise us with someone out of their ass.
Their next
From
champion
AEW
needs to be one of these. It should either be Chris, Ace, or Trey, or it should be Steve Macklin. It's one of those four. That's it. Nobody else.
I mean, the route
Those
that
are-
Macklin's been on, he should. Yeah, I don't know why he's not challenging for the belt.
He just beat down Frankie. So he's probably they're definitely gonna put the X Division belt on him now.
Just anyway, let's talk about something a little bit better. Kenny, your boy, last Friday came back and got a chance to speak. He has a new theme song. It's not, catching flies in his mouth and all that shit.
Here's the thing.
What
Bray ever had has Bray
return promo?
What did I think? Oh, that's right. It was me and Matt. Me and Matt did the podcast about this. That's right. I screamed.
I didn't. Did you?
I screamed a little. Matter of fact, Mike, you was here too. We got quiet.
Yeah, it was me. And,
We
yeah,
actually-
me
Was
and
I going to do
Tito.
the show while it was?
It was me, Mike and Tito. We actually got quiet while that shit was going on because we did it on Friday. We got quiet while it went on, and afterwards, I jumped up a little. I got excited. I got goosebumps. The minute it was over, I looked into this camera like I'm doing right now, and I said, "Count me the fuck in." Count me in.
I watched it the next day, and that shit looked cool as hell.
Count.
Especially when
Whoever
that was, Uncle Howdy, the devil, whatever they were calling it. That thing is scary. That is the creepy thing that I don't like about this new thing.
That's the ultimate V for Vendetta mask that was going on right there.
That thing is scary. And then putting that voice with it, and it's like, oh. You have no idea what you in store for.
There's this movie that came out over the summer called Black Phone. With Ethan.
Yeah, it has the same. It has the same look to it. It does.
Yeah, it does. And when I saw it, I was like, "Oh fuck yeah! All right, yeah, absolutely. Let's do this. All in on the ride."
I'm all in. The fact that Wyndham was talking, not Bray. Wyndham was actually talking for a little bit, and he was like, "So many people came up to me and was like, "Thank you, Bray. You encouraged me to go on."
That's what's making this so good, because this is honestly probably leading us into some sort of the Wyatt 6 is probably going to be some sort of 6 different personalities.
I think it was
of him.
I think it was a real heartfelt. I think that really was him being like, "Thank you for the support."
Right.
Because that man had a crackle in his voice for a hot second. I was like, "Oh wait, this man might be really getting ready."
I thought he was about to. Yeah, I thought he was really going to cry.
I was like, "This man might really about to cry." Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, and then it just cut, and I was like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that the way they ain't
count me the fuck in. Count me the fuck in.
They have gotten into their production bag lately since Triple H has taken over.
That's Triple H's. That's his fucking. That's where he likes to live.
Yeah,
like he likes heavy metal. He likes the orchestra. He likes lights. He likes all this special.
He likes
the theatrics.
Right. He like. I was just getting ready to say that.
About to say that the theatrics.
Yeah, he likes the theatrics of sports, which is something
ironic. Because that you think that would work with what Vince and what's his name, like we want to make it more like TV. Well, you know how we make it more like TV? Do fucking that.
Mm-hmm. And then you pair that with Bray's mind. Brilliant. Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
It was wonderful to see. I watched it several times. I love it. I'm all in for it. And then once again, he has the greatest fucking theme music. This theme music don't miss.
Well, he's the only gimmick that makes you think. He's only because he's always dropping clues off. Nobody else does that.
Like those fucking little logos, those new logo, like those things are still on SmackDown at different places.
They're still showing stuff for him on SmackDown promos. They come on they're like coming up next on Fox. You see the Firefly, or it comes on just before the promo starts.
Mm-hmm.
So he's still fucking around with stuff. We know Bray is around. Slowly but surely.
Here we go. X Division tournament: Taurus, Laredo Kid, Yuya, PJ Black. Trey Miguel, okay, PJ. Oh, that's what's PJ? That's Justin Gabriel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
I used to really like PJ fucking Black, yo. That used to be my dude.
Yeah, PJ Black is Justin Gabriel when he meets Jason Momoa.
Right.
Then we got Alan Angels from the Dark Order, former Dark Order, I guess.
Right.
So all right. Okay.
Wasn't he in Ring of Honor for a while? PJ Black.
Who? PJ? Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in NWA too. I remember him challenging old Nick Aldis for the belt.
He was in the Pure tournament also, Mike. That's probably where you seen him last.
Yeah, that's where I remember.
He's also missing some fingers, I think.
I think accident. Yeah, he's missing like 2. Yeah, he got the Ninja Turtle hand.
He got that Zack from Power Rangers hand.
He got that Buzz Lightyear.
Speaking of boys that have come back. Speaking of Kenny's boys that have come back. So the week before we saw the Good Brothers return to Raw, help AJ. Guess what? Karl Anderson still never openweight champion.
Yeah, he still is, and
he's not going to go to that show in November.
He's double booked, and he basically said, "Yeah, I'm double booked, but guess what? WWE has the bigger check, so suck."
And he said, pretty much, "You didn't go through my agent."
Who's his agent?
The big LG.
And the thing about it is, what people don't realize, they are not under contract with New Japan. They were working as free agents with New Japan, so they could take any fucking dates they wanted to.
So
after they finish,
do we get that partnership now?
They have to. You pretty much have to. Karl Anderson is holding the belt hostage so we can get a partnership. I would love it.
Is this them playing us? Is this like they've already worked some shit out, or is this Karl legit going, "Hey, motherfucker, pay me before we drop this belt"? Like,
you want that bread?
What is this legit? Is this not legit? Because people, obviously hate the Good Brothers for this very reason, because they've always been honest. They are about
they've
money.
been they're about that honest where they are all about money.
Wait a minute. How can you hate somebody for wanting a bag? I don't understand that.
That's the definition of a hater, Michael.
It's stupidity.
That's the definition of a hater, Michael.
If you were in that same position, you stupid motherfuckers, you would want the bag too.
Everybody's in this business to make money and get out without being fucking snapped in half. That's the goal.
Right.
And that's what they're doing.
People, you know what it is? Everybody nowadays wants to be real, they want somebody loyal because they feel there is no loyalty with anything. Your only loyalty when you're in entertainment and sports is to your family, and how the best way for you to support your family, and the best way for you to support your family is to take the bigger check that's going to support your family.
Like, do you really think, like, if Tony Khan offered Roman Reigns 3 times his fucking he'd go to AEW tomorrow.
And tomorrow,
it's not like Mox and like Mox, you know, he likes to do his other shit, and Jericho likes to be able to go on tour. That's it. There's no like it's all money. That's
I'll put it to you this way: every single person in AEW, if they are offered a WWE contract, will jump fucking ship. Because you know why?
The ones that won't are Mox and Jericho, and that's just because they want to do their free shit. That's about it.
And now that Tripp said that y'all can play video games again. Ho 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 ho!
Hey, where the party at?
The party. We're getting the party back together. Shit, we're about to have Cesaro, Cole, Breeze, and Woods working together while working for rival companies.
Why fucking not?
Like they don't give. It's a different era.
Right.
Fuck the loyalty thing. Just go get the money.
Get your bag,
get the fucking money, you stupid motherfuckers. Listen, the fucking I love my job, but if the Detroit Lions called me and say, Mike, we'll pay you 6 figures to ride the bench. God damn it, guess where I'll be tomorrow? Losing every game. Losing every game.
You saw what I did. I literally sit for 8 hours to get paid more. I don't even do nothing throughout the day now.
Listen,
what if he holds a belt and doesn't go back? What did we just say about Impact and how they're stupid for doing this shit? Don't put your belt
on motherfuckers that don't belong to you.
And
that goes for New Japan too.
And all that's going to happen is either they're going to pay him or they're just going to say the belt is vacant. He either has a new trophy to go in his trophy room, or he's going to get paid. Either way, he's going to win.
Hold on. New Japan is good for that shit, too, because that's the reason they had to get the belt off of Juice Robinson, because he didn't have a fucking contract.
Shit, they you know, this with Will Ospreay.
They did it with Brock. All the way back. Brock started
This ain't new in New Japan, let alone wrestling. Like,
right.
I'm not saying that, like, look, should Karl Anderson have, like, gone through absolutely. But it's money. It's like, at the end of the day, and again, those two have never, ever, ever lied about what they were about.
Yeah.
Ever. At any point.
Especially since they left WWE.
Oh, people were bringing those tweets up. Or Carl's like, I'm never going back unless I need another pool. Well, guess what? Motherfucker needed another pool. I don't know. Like, what do you? This isn't a gotcha moment. This is just.
Listen. They're making fun of it because on Monday Night Raw they looked at AJ's gear and said, "Ooh, can we sell this when you're done with it?" Like they're making fun of the fact that they're like, "Yo, we about this money."
Well, you know they're definitely about it because I'm pretty sure they were part of those people that got stuck over there during the hostage situation. And they said they're never going back.
It's the plane malfunction.
The plane didn't start. That's all that they were having plane issues, but they were the people that were stuck over there, and they said they weren't going to go back. But I'm pretty sure we're having Judgment Day versus the OC It crown
Stuck.
jewels.
That's what we're gonna call it. The plane wouldn't stuck. We're gonna
Plane.
The
stuck.
plane wouldn't start.
Yeah.
They're having plane issues. They're having mechanical issues. You know.
Them motherfuckers was hostage. They couldn't go nowhere.
They were the first ones saying it. They were like, "Yep, they was holding us hostage."
They were hostages.
Them
All right,
in the
let's keep
revival
it
were
stuck.
like,
Nope.
we ain't never coming back.
Nope.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. I'm high right now, and I'm watching this tag team match on Impact. Is it me, or does Mike Bennett look like a tall John Silver?
Yes.
Or John Silver
Yes, he
looks like
does.
a short Mike Bennett?
Mike, because the second I looked up, because I wasn't watching this for a little bit. I looked up and I was like, "What's John Silver?"
You know what, Reggie? You make a great point, Reggie. FTR damn sure is the IWGP Tag Champs and the AAA Tag Champs, and they ain't signed to neither one of them motherfucking companies.
I'm like,
I guess technically, but like still, they're not Ring of Honor employees.
And then
Technically, they're not Ring of Honor employees.
And then Taven and Bennett wearing purple, just like the Dark Order. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Oh,
what? Like, what?
I know. Hold on, we got one more thing to talk about before we get to these predictions. We got one more thing to talk about. My man, the biter is gone.
When did all that happen? Like August something?
Yeah, the end of
Labor Day, I think. It was
Labor Day.
Like Labor Day, it's been that long. After all that and all the lawyers, and what's happened? Well, the guy that bit Kenny Omega's gone. Did you not have? They had people on the scene before the fight start. How is this taking forever?
And here's the kicker in all of this. Ace still was surprised that he got fired. You bit somebody.
You bit a motherfucker.
Not just somebody.
You bit
PvP.
You bit an executive vice president in front of the higher ups. And you're shocked that you got fired.
Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Of course,
that's like walking in your boss's office and taking a shit on their desk, and then being shocked that they walk you out the building.
You bit Kenny Omega in front of PvPs and legal because the Bucks brought the head of legal to that room before the fight started.
Oh my God. No, wait, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop.
Who the fuck told him to bring Keith to a fist fight?
Nah, the funniest part about this whole shit is you hear there's a dog involved in the situation, so you automatically think it's the dog that bit somebody, and then you find out it's
the fucking human.
A dog got more common sense than this man named Ace Steel.
Not only that,
he looks like a raggedy ass fucking Frenchie. He looks like a raggedy ass Frenchie. Yo,
Kenny saved the dog.
Oh my God!
The story is that Kenny grabbed the dog to save it from the fight and walked back in. And you know the first thought in Kenny's mind going through those doors is, well, at least I'm not going to get fucking bit when I walk back in these doors.
Oh, I think
Kenny Omega went through months and months of rehab and surgeries and all this bullshit. And the most harmless thing he does is pick up a damn dog.
And now he got to get a tetanus shot because a motherfucker named Ace Steel bit his ass.
First of all, it wasn't even his motherfucking dog. The person that's causing all the issues, he still, even in light of all these issues being caused by this person, he understands that that's his dog and he loves that dog dearly. He's going to go grab this man's dog. He going to do CM Punk a solid. Still does CM Punk a solid and gets his dog. And before he can even get thanks for grabbing my dog. Nope, here comes CM Punk's friend biting him.
Imagine, like,
I got bit for saving your dog.
You gotta explain when you go to like a hospital and they're like, so what is his bite from? And he had to say, oh, there was a
AC
fight.
bit me. AC bit me.
I saved this man's dog and his friend bit me.
Wait, do you mean the dog bit you? No, the dog was very nice. Actually, the dog was very.
Adam Cole in the corner like this.
The dog went over to Adam Cole and is looking at him play video games now.
Adam Cole
Kenny Omega dropped the dog after he got bit.
Oh my God, nah, y'all gotta chill, man. I'm hot now.
Adam Cole's playing his Switch, just like, yeah.
Wasn't he singing the theme song to some fucking game?
He was singing the theme song to the Super Mario RPG from the N64. But like, there's this clip of him playing and streaming, and he's just like,
"Look, your man's in there."
It's like,
hitting you with the Dave Chappelle motherfucking heavy.
Like it's happening while the bite of 2022 happened.
Oh my God, nah, yo, thank y'all. I needed that laugh.
You know what? I was thinking, you know, Ace still can make some money off this shit for real. He can make some if you can't beat him, if you can't beat him, bite him.
Oh my God. Stop, please. I can't.
Somebody podcast just won't be Chris Jericho.
Oh my God.
It looks like a fucking like a Looney Tune thing where like dust is flying. There's like punches coming out of the dust behind Cole, and Cole's just like, "Oh, this music's pretty jamming. All right, yeah, that's cool." Yeah.
And you see Ace's head stick out with an arm and go in the pile of dust, and they go back.
Yeah, Adam Cole over there dancing like Little Kim and shit.
It's just.
Oh my God.
Man. Adam Cole,
yo, let's get to these predictions. Good grief, that's the best way we could.
Holy shit. All right.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. All right, so
fucking Ace Steel, man. This is unbelievable. Ace Steel.
Don't bring your boy that bites to places. Just don't. Just like
right.
At least check him for rabies. Pro wrestling TV. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be shocked if that ended up happening. Like,
I'm telling you, and I'm gonna need hella parts for that because I came up with that shit. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we went from a motherfucker throwing another motherfucker on somebody to a motherfucker biting another motherfucker.
Yep. And I see what you're talking about, Margo. Another old pair that won the tag team titles. Heath and Rhino are now your Impact Tag Team champions.
Oh God. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll say this about that. That tag team division is slim pickings right now.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't a little while ago, and you know who else is also in the tag division? Fucking Chris Bay and Ace Austin. But whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. Violent by Design is also in the tag division. And you don't have to put the belt on Eric Young. You know, there's two other members.
Well, I mean, one of them's out right now, but
right. Oh yeah.
Group. That's still Ace of Base.
Talking about Teeth. Look at the name of that beer.
See, folks, told y'all.
All right, let's get this stuff over with. We got Halloween Havoc Saturday. For those of you that listen to Busted Open, David LaGreca is going to be on the fucking panel, which is going to be interesting because he cusses like Kenny does, and I don't know if he can keep that mouth clean for like an hour straight.
he gonna come in bits and pieces.
It's not gonna work out.
NXT is gonna have to do something because according to the numbers, if Lucky W did Beavers, and that head on.
I mean, that's
So hopefully,
no one's shocked by that.
I'm not shocked either, considering the fact that they had a world title match going on. They should have won in the numbers.
Like that, it's like, oh man, NXT didn't win. You know, it's the number one company. It's their C brand. The fuck?
It's literally filled with the people who they're gonna call up to the main show at some point who aren't ready yet.
Right.
They had two world title matches on that. Like what the fuck? And they had to lead them from the MLB game. Like what were they supposed to do?
Yeah.
No, they weren't gonna win that. Are you shitting me? That's not a win. That's just like of course. Moving on.
Even Mox brought it up when he was like, well, hell, I would hope everybody's watching, considering he's like, we got enough time, considering we had the game didn't get rained out.
Right. Like if AW had lost that would have been a terrible thing.
That would have been
horrific.
That would have been funny.
Let's get started. First match of the night. Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller. To spin the wheel, make the deal. We don't know what it's going to be yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be some weird shit.
Give me Grayson Waller.
Even though NWO dropped him, I'm gonna go with Apollo Crews.
Mike, you still keeping Waller?
Yeah, that's the main reason why I logged on to this motherfucker, because 5 minutes after I submitted my picks, I was like, ooh.
He tried to take advantage of that live change before he actually has to use the switch.
Goddamn right.
I see. Smart man.
I'm gonna just fight through this. I'm gonna log my ass on.
Paul. Tito, of course, went with Apollo Crews. Next up, an ambulance match: Julius Creed versus Damon Kemp.
NWO don't give a damn.
Not one bit. I'm going with Damon Kemp.
I'm gonna go Kemp too. Cause it's time for the Creeds come on up.
Right. Mike,
yeah,
with the Creed?
Yeah.
This is one of the matches I was talking about, goddammit.
Mike's locked in on Creed.
Mike is out here sounding like Dupree from fucking
Damon Kemp,
goddamn Wade's brothers.
And for anybody that is, and if for any
TC, sound like TC.
And if any of y'all, also for the viewers that are watching, if any of y'all are picking this match, this ambulance match, not only is it an ambulance match, the stipulation is if Damon Kemp wins, the Creed brothers have to leave NXT.
No, Brutus has to leave.
Oh, NXT. Brutus has to leave NXT.
Like your brother gotta go. Your brother gotta go.
By the way, I just want to say neither one of these motherfuckers should ever be on a mic again. Because good God. Creeds are good. They can't talk to save their lives.
Oh no.
Jesus.
They're like Charlie Lawson and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, why y'all giving these guys time to talk? No.
I don't even know why they're even having this as a match. Like they could have found a different way if they wanted to get the Creeds off of TV. There's no way they need to have one of them losing the ambulance match for them to leave.
Yeah, it's a little bit too much, but
just let them leave.
Yeah. Next up is a weapons match: Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade.
And I'm kind of over this feud already.
Beyond
over months ago, dude.
I was over it when it started.
Yeah,
I was done with it after they killed but didn't kill the NXT women's tag titles. That's what
it started a week after they won the fucking belt.
No, sort of the night. What is the night they won? Like the second they won the match, Cora.
I think so.
I feel like it happened like it was immediate. It was like when Fox attacked Seth, but it was less.
No. It was the next week. It was the next week because no, what you call it? Roxanne had a match, and Cora turned on her during the middle of the match.
Oh, Roxanne cashed in her whatchamacallit, her contract.
Yeah.
That's right. Contract.
Speaking
of a thing
Cora
that-
turned on her.
Speaking of something that never goes anywhere, that contract is useless.
Yes. Fuck.
Like I don't think anyone has ever successfully used that thing. once.
Yeah,
Besides
well, yeah,
Mello.
yeah, yes,
Besides
yes,
Mello.
yes,
Mello
yes.
did?
Mello
Yes.
cashed
Yeah.
in.
Yo, I know another person, Cedric, because Cedric didn't have a contract till Triple H gave him one after the CWC, and Cedric cashed that motherfucker in. I know. I know.
I'm talking Mello.
I know what
Mello
you're talking about.
won that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Breakout tournament.
yeah.
Mello
He cashed
won.
in. He tried to he cashed in for the North
American title. Mm-hmm.
Did he?
Yeah.
Sworn, maybe you're right. I thought he fought somebody else. I thought he lost.
Mm-mm.
All right, one time. One time that thing works.
Because he fought Adam Cole, but I think that was just on some just prove it, and then he lost.
That's
Right.
what it was. I thought it was Adam Cole. Okay, yeah. All right. All right. Anyway, Roxanne and Cora.
I'm
Anybody
going Roxanne. We all Roxy's.
Yeah, I'm going Roxanne.
Next North American ladder match: Carmella Hayes, Oro Mensah, Wes Lee, Vaughn, Wagner come Tuesday. Nathan Frazier.
That is the only thing Von Wagner is good for. That is the greatest meme and GIF and video ever. Come Tuesday. Come Tuesday.
God,
That man has
he's back there with Stone, and they were like trying to make him sound angry, and he sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger constipated. That's
He
what
straight forgot dude's name. He was like,
I'm
what's his
Tuesday.
name?
What's his name? And Stone's
He's like, what's his name? And he's like, Mensa. I was like,
Mensa?
Stone said it. I was like, he forgot his name in the middle of that promo.
Mm-hmm.
I know that wasn't live. You could have retaped that. You didn't have to. You didn't have
I caught that so quick. I said, how'd you forget his name?
You know what that
they
is?
wanted to let us know that he was dumb.
No, they want you to know, like, we're not wasting any extra tape on this motherfucker. Whatever.
I was like, oh yeah.
Whatever y'all get, y'all get.
I was like, oh yeah, he definitely not winning. That baby slow. That baby, yeah, he not winning.
That baby touched.
He, no.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, bless Robert Stone.
Not the bless his heart.
That's some
Bless his
bullshit.
heart.
Bless Robert
his little
Stone.
heart.
I said,
Bless
you
his
can tell
little
Robert
heart.
Stone was frustrated. He's like, Oro. Like, I'm gonna get fired. Like, you gonna get me fired, Vaughn.
I'm gonna go with my man, Black Sideshow Bob. Give me Wesley.
Black Sideshow Bob.
I'm gonna go with Wesley. Also, NWO. We the only ones who took a shot on this match. We the only ones.
Yeah, so that nigga better win.
I only had one option, and it wasn't gonna be the guy that I had.
I mean, you could have picked up a Aura. You could have picked up a Nathan.
Yeah.
You could have.
I
Picked
just dropped that dumb British bastard 2 months ago.
Then you could have picked up Come Tuesday.
Nathan Frazier wins this belt. Y'all got to call somebody to check on me because I might be suicidal.
Because if Wesley don't win, his ass getting cut.
Right. Immediately.
It's gotta be Wes. Right? It's gotta be Wes.
It better not be Aura. It better not be him.
I'd laugh so hard if it's Aura.
It better not be Oral. It better not be Oral. God damn it.
Him is, if fantasy wise, if it's Aura or Vaughn, we're screwed. Everyone else, we're fine.
Not me. Not me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm talking about that NWO is screwed if it's it's those other two, we're screwed.
Legitimately, It has to be Wes, doesn't it? Doesn't it have to? I mean, there's no way.
This next match, should it be who it should be? It's NXT.
Yeah.
Nothing is a definite anymore.
That's true. All right. Speaking of the next NXT Women's Championship, it is Alba Fire and Mandy
Rose. I'm going Alba.
See, NWO, we came to a crossroads. It was either Wesley or Alba Fire, so we went Wesley. I'm going with Alba Fire. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Maybe this is the NXT show that gives us new beginnings and people finally can go on their way.
Right.
Graduate.
Move on up to the upside of the mountain.
Mellow, time to go. Mandy, time to go. Creeds, time to
go. Take your ass up there.
With,
Waller, you can go too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know if I don't go Mandy, Tito's gonna win this shit. But whatever, I'm gonna go Alba Fire. I'm hoping here is where we start getting weird. These two are really gonna make it matter. Right now, and then you know what? I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna do something different.
What the hell are you gonna do?
He going Nathan Frazier. He going for the ghost of Raw's past.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to build. I mean, if I don't do that, we're just gonna end up tying. So might as well. NXT Championship. Ilya Dragunov versus JD Mick. Don't Google me. Braun Breaker.
Look at him.
I've never seen someone get buried so. That's like a Miz buried Enzo for like 30 minutes.
That man basically did like a live Google search of him.
Don't Google me. Why would you say that?
I'm going Dragunov.
Dragunov. All right.
NWO, we picked up Dragunov. And as much as I want Dragunov to win, I'm going to go Braun Breaker for the sake of winning this championship.
All right.
We know who is not winning, and it is JD Mick. Don't give a damn.
Right.
What are you sticking with Braun, Mike?
Yep.
All right.
I need to watch that table for 3 with his dad and uncle. Whoever you think is his dad and whoever you think is his uncle is up to you. That's why I just said his dad and his uncle.
Oh, so I'm the only person. Ooh.
Last question is: Does Theory cash in successfully? No. Does he cash in not successfully? Does he cash in? Yes or no?
Theory cashes in on Dragunov.
All right. So yes, I'm gonna cash in. Matt.
Yes. Cashes in on Braun.
Mike, who is he cashing in on? I guess you're gonna say Braun.
Yep.
I was so against him cashing in.
Hold on. Theory's going to cash in. I'm sorry. I meant to say Wesley.
Okay. Interesting.
I was so against him cashing in for the NXT title until someone brought up the fact that Charlotte used her Royal Rumble win on the women's NXT title. So I was like, shit.
Right.
Damn it. And it's like, it's kind of an easy out for them because Vince isn't there now. So instead of using that money in the bank to have him get a cheap win on head of the table, undisputed champion Roman, he can get a cheap world title win through NXT. And that's it.
Yep.
And you get rid of the money in the bank because it's been a long time since June. We almost at 5 months, 6 months. Let's do something with it.
I think Dragunov wins. I think he cashes in on like I said, I think he cashes in on Wesley. Like, yeah, we all think Wesley gonna win, but it's not gonna be for long. So I got a feeling that it's a Wesley cash in. So if I'm wrong, hey, won't be the first. Won't be the first fucking time my ass is wrong and not win. So
I just feel like Trips is he's low key trolling because Trips is just a troll altogether.
Right.
He could tell, he could just say, give a little jab to Vince, like, hey, yeah, he's the chosen one. But he'll be the chosen one on NXT.
taking match picks. Damn it, Mongo. So you gonna just double up her picks. I took down Reggie's picks for you, so I'll give you Reggie's picks. So just double up whatever. God damn, I'm taking match picks. Oh, damn you! Damn you!
Well, don't be blaming Matt when you lose.
You already had your picks.
That's why.
Oh, your picks suck. Your picks suck. That's why nobody.
Matty Reigns will officially be back next week. And I already got my celebration video already picked out.
No, your picks aren't good enough.
No.
I just said your picks suck.
Mr. Nathan Parker.
Damn. Kenny came back fast as hell. That's what happens when you got controls too. You
Right.
He was back.
Right.
Oh God! Now it's just Bray taking over.
Right.
And we wop. Can't we wop me, motherfucker? Ha ha. Can't we wop, man? But guys, I think we covered everything that we need to cover for this week. Next week, Machine Gun Kenny will have a belt. Thanks to Dragunov.
Cody will be coming back home, baby.
Or it'll be the champion we all know and love, Matty Reigns.
Right. Thank you.
Y'all just mad because
remove both them motherfuckers, all right? It's a one-man show. All y'all want but me. It's a one-man show. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. But folks, once again, as always, follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. We try to do our shows around 8:30ish on Thursdays. If you follow our page, then you'll be to know exactly when we will be starting. That's the best way to say it for you folks. All right. You can also Twitter. Don't forget Deucer, the man that needs the clicks. Greg Bush SK. Follow me, Rock Ribs 44. Follow Mike, Mr. Fresh Beard. Follow Matt, The Right Answer, and follow our street team, Boriel Maliente, who is the current champion right now. So we're gonna definitely dethrone him. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for following us. Thank you for watching. Tell a friend. Tell another friend, tell another friend, tell another friend who likes wrestling to come watch us. Also, if you like House of Dragons, we are down to the nitty gritty. We will be having a episode this week, and then after that, we're looking at the season finale.
This Saturday we'll be talking about the second
A lot of shit that
episode, and then we got one more after that. This upcoming week is the season finale. I can't wait
to see what goes down.
So join us Saturday and kick your feet up.
All right. Kick your feet up, join us Saturday, and have a ball with us. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Frank